During adversity, you're more focused, and when you're more focused, you perform better. And I like, the last 5 minutes before something, you're more focused. And so, I like to live in that state where we're about to perish, and everything.
These are the insightful words of Jensen Huang, the visionary CEO of Nvidia. The quote perfectly encapsulates the focus of our video today, where we delve into the critical moment when Nvidia was on the brink of collapse before its journey truly began. Picture this. It's 1996, just 3 years after the founding of what is now recognized as one of the leading companies in artificial intelligence and a dominant player in the global tech industry. The company in question is Nvidia, which during this period faced a significant challenge. Nvidia had secured a contract with Sega, a renowned Japanese video game company, and was deep into the execution phase. The deal involved Nvidia developing and supplying the graphics processing unit, or GPU, for Sega's much-anticipated 1998 Dreamcast console. The Dreamcast was Sega's strategic move to revitalize its presence on the console market, promising to deliver the most advanced system of its time. At first glance, this partnership might not seem so problematic, right? After all, Nvidia's involvement in such a cutting-edge project could cement its reputation as the go-to company for top-tier graphics solutions. But there was just one significant hurdle that stood in their way. Nvidia lacked the necessary technology to meet the advanced requirements of the upcoming Dreamcast, which was slated for a 1998 release. Compounding the issue, Nvidia had invested all of its available resources, both time and money, into research and development for this singular project. Yet they came up empty-handed. Faced with this dilemma, what steps would Nvidia and its CEO Jensen Huang take next? Before we delve into their masterful response to Sega, let's first take a step back to understand the events that led Nvidia to this critical juncture in their history. Founded in 1993 as a chip design company, Nvidia initially focused on developing graphics accelerator chips for PCs, a market ripe for innovation. Founders Jensen Huang, Chris Malachowski, and Curtis Preem quickly recognized the growing demand for 3D graphics in video games, a sector where traditional CPUs struggled with the intense, repetitive math required. Their breakthrough idea? A specialized chip that could process these computations in parallel with one another. This led to the creation of the revolutionary Nvidia GeForce graphics card. From the start, Nvidia captured attention and funding, securing a substantial $20 million in venture capital in its first year, largely thanks to the endorsement from heavyweight firms like Sequoia Capital. This early backing wasn't just about the money. It was a vote of confidence in the founders' vision to dominate what they projected as a $200 billion graphics chip market. The trio's combined expertise from their days at LSI Logic, Sun Microsystems, and IBM fueled their pioneering strategy. Their early focus was clear: develop a GPU that could significantly enhance 3D graphics on personal computers, specifically targeting the rapidly growing gaming industry. From 1993 to 1999, Nvidia was a hotbed of innovation. The launch of the Riva series in 1997 and the subsequent release of the Riva TNT in 1998 not only solidified Nvidia's reputation, but also set the stage for the groundbreaking GeForce 256 in 1999. This GPU introduced transformation and lighting features directly onto consumer-grade hardware, a significant leap forward. These innovations paved the way for Nvidia to secure a major contract to develop hardware for Microsoft's upcoming Xbox console, along with a $200 million advance. However, despite these successes, Nvidia's journey wasn't without its hurdles. Before their ascent in the tech world and their role in shaping today's AI landscape, the company faced significant challenges, particularly with an early project involving Sega, a story that we touched on in the beginning of earlier and will dive into fully next. At the outset of this captivating story, we left Nvidia and its CEO, Jensen Huang, facing a daunting challenge with Sega. They had committed to delivering the GPU for Sega's new Dreamcast console, but as the 1998 release date approved, they found themselves unable to meet the low-power graphics requirements on time. The partnership between Sega and Nvidia seemed destined for failure, threatening significant repercussions for both companies. Despite extensive time and resources poured into the project, Nvidia was at a standstill. The project was crucial for Nvidia's financial stability. Without the funding, Huang faced the grim prospect of layoffs and potentially going out of business. Faced with this critical situation, Jensen Huang made the tough decision to be upfront with Sega. He confessed the difficulties they were facing, and despite the circumstances, requested full payment to prevent Nvidia's potential bankruptcy. In a surprising turn of events, Shoichiro Irimajiri, then CEO of Sega America, decided to support Nvidia. Moved by his previous interactions and personal regard for Huang, Irimajiri agreed to settle the contract with an investment of $5 million in Nvidia. This decision was pivotal for both companies as it turns out. Irimajiri's faith in Huang would prove as fortunate. The investment not only helped Nvidia to stabilize, but also paid off handsomely, eventually being cashed out for $15 million. This crucial funding helped Sega remain financially stable as they later exited the console market. This act of trust and the resultant financial reprieve saved Nvidia from near-certain collapse, allowing it to thrive and become the powerhouse it is today. Without this rescue, Nvidia might have been a footnote in the history of tech companies. While this was one of the first major crises Nvidia navigated, it certainly wasn't the last, marking the beginning of a few more high-stakes challenges for the company to traverse throughout the years. After this close call and their future successes into the early 2000s and beyond, it appears that Nvidia faced only two more significant challenges in the past 3 decades as it grew into the tech giant we know today. One major risk emerged with the release of Nvidia's CUDA platform in 2007, which was integrated into many of their GPU products moving forward. Despite initial criticisms, Nvidia committed to this integration. Although the company experienced a substantial dip in profits for several years due to the high costs associated with maintaining and integrating CUDA, the investment eventually paid off, as it has been crucial in advancing machine learning applications for Nvidia. For those unfamiliar with CUDA, it is a computing platform and programming model that allows developers to leverage the raw computing power of Nvidia's GPUs for general computing tasks, significantly outperforming traditional CPUs. This, of course, is not the last time Nvidia would be shown as successful in staying ahead of the curve by taking a huge risk such as with CUDA. Another big risk Nvidia took came in 2010. At that time, every tech company seemed eager to carve out a share of the growing smartphone market. With smartphone sales soaring by 72.1% from the previous year and representing 19% of total mobile phone sales, the temptation was high. However, Nvidia chose a different path. Instead of competing in the saturated smartphone market, Nvidia opted for a strategic retreat, a move Jensen Huang himself described as ultimately beneficial to Nvidia. This decision allowed them to concentrate on innovative projects and further advancements in their GPU and CUDA technologies. It's clear that Nvidia's journey is marked not only by groundbreaking innovation, but also by specific strategic decisions that steered the company through turbulent times and into a future that was ripe with potential. Today, Nvidia's future looks exceptionally bright, boasting a staggering market cap of $2.5 trillion and controlling up to 95% of the AI chipset market. This sector is expected to expand further, positioning Nvidia to capture a significant share of the growing profits. Currently, Nvidia ranks as the third largest tech company globally, trailing only behind giants like Microsoft and Apple. Recent developments underscore Nvidia's influence. Both Google and Microsoft have launched new generative AI models, such as Advanced Gemini AI and GPT-4o, which feature cutting-edge AI capabilities powered by Nvidia's Blackwell GPUs. Jensen Huang recently announced plans to release a new Blackwell chip annually, which seems to mirror Apple's strategy with its iPhone releases. This initiative underscores Nvidia's commitment to leading the trillion-parameter scale generative AI, with the Blackwell platform already in full production. Nvidia's dominance in the AI space suggests a trajectory that seems virtually unstoppable. Given such promising prospects, the early challenge Nvidia faced with Sega now appear even more remarkable, a true testament to resilience in the face of an unknown future and continual innovation.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider smashing the like button and subscribing for more.
If you'd like to support the channel, please consider finding the Amazon affiliate link in the description and ordering a new HOF Ace M2 Black wireless gaming mouse from the Galax store. It comes with Nvidia Reflex, using driver optimization combinations to effectively remove any bottlenecks between CPU and GPU to accelerate the response of mouse and keyboard inputs. The mouse features a textured scroll wheel with tactile feedback, complemented by ARGB lighting, offering both style and a futuristic aesthetic.